welcome back to my channel. In this episode I'm gonna do the finishing of the first and the second floor of the middle building in the my Dutch Canal house series. And yeah, I'm gonna start off with the kitchen in the first floor, trying to decide what color should I go for and what cupboards. I'm actually gonna change it because I realized that one doesn't have any what is it called? Cupboards that is hang up on the walls. Yeah, that kind of stuff. It doesn't have any of those fitting, so I was like, oh no! So I had to change it, which I'm gonna do in a second. Which I'm gonna find it out right now. Like, wait, what? I can't find anything fitting. Apparently, it was nothing coming with the expansion pack that is actually fitting for that. It was a bit unfortunate because I like having hanging cupboards or whatever to call it. So that's a bit unfortunate. Going through all the items, and I'm finally gonna change it to something else. Let's see, did I go for that one? Keeping. And placing a door. So I was first thinking having an open doorway, basically using that having it basically open, but I'm gonna change that actually. I'm gonna have a door, basically making it more separate. So it's not that open anymore, and instead I'm gonna have an open doorway into the dining room, which I'm gonna do later as well. And yeah, but I think the kitchen in the end turned out quite good, even though it's not that very big, but it's alright. I like it, so it's fine. I actually placed a cupboard that was supposed to be on the right side there, just because that was the middle one, the one that is actually centralized, is with the glass frame on it, or glass windows, and it looks really weird if you have that above a stove. So I basically changed that, and I actually moved the stuff all together, and I think it turned out quite great actually. The way I sold that, I basically made it more even out into the you know, the bar table. It's not the same length as the stove, so or the other way around rather. So I actually used shelves to even it out a bit, and I thought it was quite a good idea actually. I kind of liked it how it turned out. And I pressed the wrong button, and I was like, oopsie daisy. And yeah, basically even it out a bit. I mean, it's not exactly the same color, but it gives it a more like an even way, or even, I don't know really how to call it. Makes it more even at least. So now I'm trying to find out some lights into the kitchen. I still like these lights, I really do. Especially when you put them underneath cupboards where you can't see them. Now I'm going on with the furnishing of the dining room. And I wanted to go for a bit modern layout in this apartment. So that's what I went for. Modern furnishing and arts and stuff. So I want some nice white table and some really lovely chairs. I really like them. And yeah, and here I'm placing out a big open doorway there instead, and I changed it to a normal door into the kitchen, and the same from the kitchen to the dining room, which I'm gonna do in a minute. Because I would like to think it like if you have a personal chef working in the kitchen and he's cooking and he's like opening a door to deliver the food, and where everyone is already sitting down, and I think it's a really cool idea. And not so everyone hears when the chef is in the kitchen screaming or yelling or cursing at the food or whatever. So it's better with having a closed door. So I placed it on a bar table. I thought it was a really cool idea. I really like bar tables and making cocktails. I really think it's really fun myself. Unfortunately, I don't have that much liquor at home, so that's a bit disadvantage if you like making cocktails. And of course, drinking them. So I was thinking first having that curved TV on the wall, but I think it looked too big. It took too much space of the wall, and it looks bit too much out of place. And unfortunately, otherwise, I really like it. I wish there was a smaller version of it that isn't that huge. And so I went for the normal wall hang TV that isn't too big. And I wanted to place out the stereo as well. Yeah, that's the one I went for. I was thinking of going in white first, but I was thinking that would be going to be too much white. And I wanted to go for painting, and I had a hard time choosing which one of these big paintings should I choose. And in the end I went for the black and white one, because, yeah, there seems to be a general scheme in that room. But I'm going to change it a little bit, though. And I really love that painting. I think I said it before in a previous video, but I really love that painting with the cherry tree flowers, or whatever it is. I think it's gorgeous. I really love it. And now I want to decorate the bar area, basically placing out some bar themed stuff, basically placing out all the bar themed stuff I can find, place it on the wall, and then decide later which one I'm gonna go for in the end. That's how I work sometimes. It's the same with sometimes when I'm choosing a diamond table, when I have a hard time choosing. And I saw these wall decorations, these I don't really call it, it's like not cubic, but symmetrical shape of some sort, and I thought it was really cool. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do something with it. I need to have it somewhere in this apartment, and I'm actually gonna keep it somewhat in the location where I already placed it. And I want to place out some carpets. I wanted to go for some reddish, purplish colors in the dining room, and I'm gonna go for some goldish colors in the living room, actually, which I think it turned out quite good, actually. And yeah, trying to find a carpet that fits, because most of the I think the carpets in the Sims 4 are like oddly shaped. I mean, they're like 5x3, or like I wish I had more squarey rugs, just like the one I'm holding out right now, but it has such weird colors. I want more squarey rugs and evenly sized rugs, and also bigger round rugs. I would love to have more of, because the round rugs so far in game are like 2x2 or something like that, and I think they're too small. I really like, oh, look at that golden carpet with like the tiger stripes that are golden colored. I think it was gorgeous. Like, oh, that, I like that. Decorating a toilet. So trying to find matching colors of toilet and sink. I think I actually changed it later on. Colors, I don't know. Maybe. Yes, maybe. Yeah, that's what I want for grey, I think. Placing a towel, a mirror. Yeah. Yeah, placing on some wallpaper. In the kitchen, I think there was the green colors were quite cool. I think it looked it was the brown color and the green color, green teal bluish color. I think it's a really nice combination of colors. I really like that. And let's see, wallpapers. Yeah, I want to look for a really cool wallpaper. I went for a really cool one. I really liked it. I wish I had it myself. But it's really strong in color. Choosing wallpapers always takes ages with me, because I've always had such a hard time deciding on the patterns and colors. And yeah, that's the one. That's the one. There we go. Oh, I was like, ooh, this is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. So that turned out great. I changed the floor color to a bit darker. Yeah. And I wanted the brighter colors in the living room, just to make a bit of a, how do you say, make more abstract from the dining room being quite dark, making the living room a bit brighter to make the apartment look a little bigger than this, because dark rooms usually make it look smaller and bright rooms make it look a bit bigger. At least what I've heard. So yeah, and you see we go working with this pattern and going for gold color, and I was like, ooh, it looks really cool. I was like, maybe I can make something with this, some kind of my own kind of decoration stuff. And I was like, it looks quite cool. I'm actually gonna change it. I'm gonna put a mirror behind it, and I think it's like, oh wow, it was really gave me a wow effect when I did it. So that made me really happy later on. Big flower, just to give it some green. I was thinking of putting some flowers that hang on the wall in the living room too, but I couldn't find any good ones, because I really like that. I really like flowers, as I mentioned in previous episode. Yeah, placing some flowers on the dining table, and some in the corner. Go. And wallpapers. Wallpapers. I'm thinking I should go for some golden one, but I couldn't find any good ones. Otherwise they were too yellow or something else. So I just went for a nice like how do you say, brick wall. I think it turned out great. I really liked it. It was a really nice color, and I really liked it. Just to have some variation. I like variation. As long as it's not too much, of course, because I don't want it to be cluttered and like messy. But, well, I am quite messy in real life, but that's not the part of the business, okay? That's not the part of the deal. Yeah, and the bathroom needs some wallpapers too, of course. Went for the screen one. Matching floors, of course. Deleting lights to replace new lights. I wanted a big light in the living room, but it's just everything seems like they're either too big or they're hanging up too low on the ground. So basically, they're basically touching the ground when they're hanging in this wall. It's like, it looks really weird. That makes me a bit sad. So I went for these hanging tree-color lamps in the dining room, even though I don't like the lightning it gives up. But I really love those lamps because they have really pretty colors and stuff. And so in live mode, maybe at some point, if you want to play this house, you should probably change the color that the lamps give off to some warmer light, because it's really cold, and I really don't like that. But yeah, so now I place the mirror behind the these shapes, these squarey shapes, and I think it turned out great. It looks really cool, and yeah. Trying to find out some nice decorations, some nice lamps, and I wanted to go for some golden, there we go. Listen, there's some variation, I said. And then, yeah, of course, I like these lamps too. So it's just, they don't give up much light. If they did give up more light, I would use them so much more often, those lamps, because they're quite cool, quite pretty, but they give up basically zero light, and that's a real bugger. It's a game breaker, as I would say, call it. So yeah, that's basically the second floor. Now it's time for the third floor, and basically where the bedrooms is gonna be. So I'm gonna start off with the master bedroom, and I actually recorded this episode earlier, but I fucked up. So I had to redo the whole episode of this not episode, but this part of the build. Because I managed to record it with camera, which I didn't want to do because I need to speed up the video if it's going to be a speed build, and that would look really weird if I had a camera in the middle of the picture. So I had to delete every object and replace them. So that took a while, and it was a bit annoying, and I was really frustrated about it. So now I'm trying to place a curtain, and it was like, it really didn't want to place itself in the right position first, and I was like, place yourself. So, but at least I kind of knew what I wanted to go for in these bedrooms, because I already done it before because I fucked up. So it was easier to choose the furniture because I already knew what I wanted to go for, and that makes it easy. So I wanted to go for the purplish colors in the master bedroom, and placing on some flowers because flowers is great. Flowers are awesome. I like flowers. And yeah, I wanted to go for a big one, but instead, yeah, there we go. And then the bathroom. I wanted to have a big jacuzzi bathtub because I love it. I love taking baths. I do it like myself. I do it like once a week or something. I can take a bath in my little bathtub. It's a really little small bathtub from like the 80s or something, and it's like really old and stuff, but at least it's clean, and I really enjoy taking my baths in really hot water. So that's great. Play some candles, some decorations, and yeah, placing on wallpapers because I knew which wallpapers I wanted to go for. I wanted to go for brown in the master bathroom, First thing I'm going to grey, but no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with brown. So the same with the flooring, of course, and place out some lights because I knew what kind of light I wanted to go for, so I didn't have to fiddle around. At least that's something good. So wallpapers in master bedroom. I wanted to go for not that much purplish, because otherwise it would be too much. So I wanted to go for something more brownish, just like this red brownish color. I think it turned out great. I mean, it's not too purplish and same. It's like kind of matched. So that's great. I want to make a children's room for two children sharing a bedroom, maybe twin boys, or maybe a guy and a boy and a sister, or whatever. Yeah, and I really wanted to go for turquoise colors. I really like turquoise colors too, and so that's what I went for. And I kind of liked it. I think it turned out really cute. And yeah, so we place on some wall decorations. There we go, with some lemons. Lemons are sour, but oh well, it turned out great. We go some wallpapers, because what is a child's room without wallpapers? Yeah, exactly, nothing. A child's room without wallpapers and posters, I mean, it's nothing. Although, to be fair, when I was a child, I did not have that much posters on the wall, to be fair. Barely any, to be fair. I was not that much of a poster person, I suppose. I don't know how to call it. Some really nice wall decorations. I think these wall decorations are cute, but they're really hard to use, in my opinion. So, basically, this is the first time I really used them, except for the other Dutch build I made with the Dutch farmhouse. We also used it in the small the child's room. And I found that rug, this bubbly rug, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I really like it. And it has really nice colors too. And I really liked it. Indeed, I did. So let's see, I'm looking for more blue decorations. So that's what I'm doing. Searching for blue decorations and green decoration, because that's the colors I wanted to go for in this child's room. And I was thinking of getting for those flags, but nah, not really. I couldn't find any really good one. I was thinking of the one with the sunglasses, but nah, I changed my mind in the end. And I really like that little how do you call it? Where the prices are hanging. Price shelf. I don't know. I think this was cute. I think of wallpapers. Wallpapers. Always having problems with choosing wallpapers. What wallpaper should I choose? I was trying to think of that blue one, but I thought it was too cluttery. Too much clutter. And I was thinking, oh, sure, what else should I go for? What else can I go for? And I was like, no, they're too unmodern. No. Oh, and I was like, oh, that's the one. I want the one with the grass. That's the one I go for. Even though it's a bit cluttered still, I think it's better than with the dark turquoise one, because in that case it turned out to be too much dark turquoise in my opinion. Yeah, and once again I have problems with the lamps. It still occurs even since the last update with that custom content lamps do not always work, or most of the custom content lamps do not work, to be fair. Like 99% of them doesn't work anymore since a few updates back. I've said it like in every episode so far, in every video made, but it's really annoying me, because it's so hard to find good lamps in The Sims 4. So now I'm basically working on, let's say, a teenage girl's room who like pink. Fairly amount of pink in that room. So yeah, and I went for furnitures basically based off IKEA Hemnes, which I think it was it once again Veranka who uploaded, I think. I think it's really cute. I really like IKEA furnitures in real life, being a typical Swede as I am. There we go. I wanted to place some curtains that was like kind of pinkish, but still not too much pinkish. It also had some different colors, and found some beautiful paintings. I really like those pink paintings, and basically making a photo collection or picture collection. It was really collage. This was called collage. I think it's really cute, and I was really happy with the teenage room in the end, to be fair. I'm trying to choose some wallpaper, and I think I just went for that one in the end, in the whole room. I think so, at least. If I remember it correctly. just going through all the wallpapers, look for nice pink ones. Because in the end, first I wanted to have just on one side with that pattern in that room, but I changed it. So the whole room was it. So kind of a lot of colors in that room, but it turned out alright. And in the bathroom, basically the children and the teenage girl can use, I went for a customized shower, which was a custom content object. So just as all the furnitures in the bathroom assortments is in the bathroom here, except for some of the accessories. Yeah, and I think it turned out good too. It was really nice with this, how would I say it, lime green color. I think it's a really nice, sometimes it can be a nice color, but it has to be a perfect tone. I don't like it when it's too dark, and I don't like it when it's too yellow. I don't like it when it's too blue or whatever. So it has to be the perfect combination of lime green, in my opinion. Otherwise, I don't like it. Can easily be wrong. But I like this one. This color of lime green, so that's turned out great. So now I'm just basically placing out lights in the bathroom, and gonna do it in the teenage room as well, as long as in the other rooms. Basically copying and pasting the lamp I had on the floorway of this first floor to place it on the third floor as well. So placing on lights in the teenage room, trying to find something nice that is pinkish and not too big, but it's hard to find. So I just went for this bright pink, even though it's like old style lamp, it doesn't really fit into the build, but it will have to do, because I couldn't find anything better option. Some flowers, because I like to place out some flowers, at least in the bedrooms, having some flowers. I mean, it's important to, how do I say it, clean the air in the rooms. They're great to use to clean up the air, to basically transform coal dioxide to oxygen, or whatever they call it. I don't know. Photosynthesis, whatever. So I'm trying to find some decorations, so random clutter decorations in pinkish colors for the teenage room, which is what I'm doing. Just the same for the boys' room, trying to find something bluish, greenish, wall decorations, and etc. And yeah, but I'm kind of starting to sum up, basically getting done with this build in this house, the middle house. So yeah, I'm kind of done, and I'm quite happy with the result. So you can see a review of all the floors in short. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the result, and I'll see you guys next time in the next episode, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.